Morning, good to be with you on Sales Course again. I'm Jenie and this is Derek, and we are from the Cross Plus Nothing Music Ministry. The song we're going to share with you is called Ain't No Grave.
3, 4.
Shame is a prison as cruel as the grave. Shame is a robber and he's come to take my name. Love is my redeemer, lifting me up from the ground. Love is the power where my freedom song is found. There ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. There ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. When I hear that trumpet sound, I'm gonna rise up out of the ground. There ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. Fear is a liar with a smooth and velvet tongue. Fear is a tyrant, he's always telling me to run. Love is a resurrection, and love is a trumpet sound. Love is my weapon, I'm gonna take my giants down. There ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. There ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. When I hear that trumpet sound, I'm gonna rise up out of the ground. There ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. There was a battle, a war between death and life. There on a tree, the Lamb of God was crucified. He went on down to hell, he took back every key. He rose up as a lion, now he's setting all the captives free. There ain't no grave could hold his body down. There ain't no grave could hold his body down. When we hear that trumpet sound, we're gonna rise up out of the ground. There ain't no grave could hold his body down. There ain't no grave could hold his body down. What a wonderful, wonderful truth. And because Jesus rose from the dead, we too shall rise up out of the grave. And this morning, Derek is going to share a beautiful message with you about God's mercy.
Last week, I spoke to you about keeping your focus on the fact that you're saved and making this fact the bottom line when things go bad or are just boring or whatever. Now today, I want to tell you how important it is to hang in there and what you can do to stay there. In the song that we did last week, Peter spoke about how he had denied Jesus, and we saw that Jesus had such great mercy on him. Now, the actual story begins with Jesus saying that if anybody denied him before men, then he will also deny that person in heaven. This is like when Jesus says, "Depart from me, for I do not know you." Next thing, Jesus announces that he's going to Jerusalem to be executed. So now Peter tells the Lord that he will never deny him and he will die with him, even if everyone else runs away. Next, Peter is sitting in the courtyard at the fire while the Jewish soldiers beat Jesus up. And it is scary. Then a servant girl yells out that Peter is associated with Jesus. And Peter not only denies it, he starts swearing and cursing to prove the fact. Jesus looks at him, and the cock crows. Peter runs outside, and he must feel as bad and as condemned and as scared as a person can feel. He has denied Jesus, and now Jesus will deny him. He has blown it, and he's lost his salvation. And he has wounded and hurt Jesus, who he loves so much. Can a person feel worse than that? After Jesus' death, Peter announces that he's going fishing. In other words, back to work, back to his old life. He's doomed anyway. His fishing partners go with him, perhaps to look after him, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. There they are fishing all night, catching nothing. In the morning, they see someone on the shore, and he's asking them for fish. And they shout him back, "No, nothing." Then he's telling them to cast the net on the other side of the boat, and everyone freezes. How in the world will he know that? Unless John manages to croak out, "It is the Lord." And Peter goes crazy and plunges into the sea. But first, he puts on his coat. How crazy is that? Now he has to try and swim with a coat and clothes dragging him down. I bet he wished he could walk on water then. But he doesn't care. Maybe he just wants to get to Jesus' feet and kiss them and tell them how desperately sorry he is. Jesus is so merciful to Peter. He asks him 3 times if Peter loves him, each time bringing healing to one of Peter's 3 denials. And then Jesus reinstates Peter, telling him to feed his sheep. Completely forgiven, all better, no scars. Jesus' mercy. Please, hang in there. No matter what you've done, always come to Jesus, and you will always find mercy. Thank you, and we'll see you next Saturday.